Hello everybody, it's Chris here and it's time for another weekly sales video. So this is week 3 of doing these weekly sales videos. It's been another fantastic week, plenty of sales, loads of sales to go through and good figures as well. So third week in a row, super happy about that. Christmas and Q4 are firing on all cylinders. So this week is from the Monday the 30th till Sunday the 6th. So we had a total of 70 sales for the value of £1,692.76. So it was a really good, strong week, strong start to the week. Monday was flying. Monday was actually our best day of the week. We did 14 items for a grand total of £476.46. Really good. And then Tuesday and Wednesday really dropped off. Tuesday was 8 items. Wednesday was 6 items. Thursday started picking up again, and 11 items on Thursday. 13 on Friday, so Friday was strong. Saturday and Sunday 8 and 10 respectively. So Monday was really the great day. I don't know if it was maybe the day after everyone got paid and people kind of went on. There was obviously Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but definitely Monday was the really strong day. Obviously as well, Friday was good. Friday was a really good day. 13 items on any day for £407 is a great sales. So we'll fire through. I'll pick up some of my top sales from there and show you what kind of things I've been selling, and we'll fire straight into it. So first up is one that sold on the Sunday. So this is one thing I sell all the time. I pick these up all the time, normally for a few pounds at the charity shops and the car boots. This is a bucket soldiers. Always good to list how many. It's meant to have 72 in the bucket. This had 59 in it. Still got full asking price, £16.99 strong sale. Now we have a Star Wars Micro Machines. This is the R2 and Jabba Palace playset, again sealed. This is part of the big toy haul I picked up recently. These are flying out. I've only got a handful left. A couple actually sold a couple of days ago. One guy took 3 of them, so I think I only have 1 or 2 left out of the maybe 20 that I had. Got £39.99 for this, again sealed, 90s Star Wars stuff. Always does really well for me. I sell these all day long and a great sale. Next up is one that I pick up. I tend to pick up quite a bit. So this is the Friends Complete box set. So this has all the series 1 to 10 in them. I pick them up all the time. I normally pick them up for about 3 or 4 or 5 quid. I always get 15, 20 quid. This one got 20 quid including postage. Obviously Packlink are doing a 50% sale at the moment. So things are getting super cheap for postage. So that's really good. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but we keep taking advantage of it while it's available. Next up we have this is something, a board game. I always do really well on sealed board games. So this is Mr. and Mrs. from 2008 sealed. We managed to get £20 for it. Good solid sale. Always pick up sealed board games. They always tend to do really well, and £20 is a great sale. Next up is a piece that I've had for quite a while now. So this is a Star Wars Heavy Blaster. A lot of people use these for cosplay and they'll paint them up and use them for different stuff. This was brand new sealed in the box. It was about from around the 1990s. Nice piece. Thought it would sell a lot faster. I've had it quite a while. It was the first Star Wars stuff I picked up. It's one of the last couple of bits that's still to sell. Had it up for £35, £40. Wasn't selling. An offer came in for £33 and I thought, right, it's time to let it go, and it got sold. Next up is a pop. So obviously I picked up recently a load of pops. Went crazy at the start, sold loads of them. The first couple of weeks sold loads and loads and loads and loads. Started to die down now, but still to get £25 for a pop. This is the Predator one. Really nice, great sale there. Next up, I had a bag of, well, a massive box of Wii stuff. So I tend to put it all together. So I put all the Wii controllers together, all the power cables together. And I had a bag of Wii controllers just lying about. I had about 4 or 5 of them in there. So I whacked them on eBay, £12.99 each. These two sold together, £25.98. Great sale and out the door. Next up is Shrek and Friends. So I picked up about 5 or 6 of these Shrek sets. I couldn't really find much about them. They're made by McFarlane Toys, and there wasn't really much sold listings to go on, so I kind of put them up for 50 quid, seeing what I'd get. A couple of items have sold now. This is the second set to sell for me. Had up for £50, took an offer of £40. Happy that it's gone and it's off to its new home. Next up is a bigger item. So this is a Star Wars mega figurine playset made by Disney. So they release these kind of things for all Disney movies. They make a mega size set, a regular set, a super size set. So this is the big long set. Had it up for £50. Offer came in, perfect time to sell at Christmas time. Offer came up £40. Obviously, again, with a half price postage, you can let things go a little bit cheaper because you know you're going to save the money back on postage. Happy to get it sold for £40. Next up was an item I was unsure about. You might have seen this as a pickup a couple of videos back. So this is like a vintage lamp. It's a classic motoring lamp. So this would have been in like a classic car. If you broke down the side of the road, it had the big light on the top. Had its lid on it as well. Didn't really know what to put it up for. Put it up for 40 quid. Thought I'd chance my luck. Hanged around for a couple of weeks, if not a month or two. But got full asking price of £40. Super happy about that. Next up is a pickup from a charity shop. So this is sold twice now. So the first time it sold, and the buyer didn't pay for it, which happens all the time, unfortunately. I don't have instant payment on my PayPal, on my eBay setup. So they didn't pay for it. Back and forth. I asked them when they're going to pay for it. Cancelled it. Opened the case up against them. Relisted it. And it sold in a couple of days. So this is the Playmobil 6196. City Action Space Shuttle. Brand new in a box. Never been opened. Got full asking price of $79.99. A great, fantastic sale. Obviously, perfect time of year for it, Christmas, and a great sale. Next up is the one I love picking up. I love picking up all the different Monopoly sets they have out. So this is the Pokemon one. I had it for I think maybe £28. An offer came in for $24.99. It was all complete inside. Great piece, great collector's piece, great Monopoly board game. Perfect time of year again. $24.99. Thank you very much. Next up is one I probably wouldn't have normally picked up. It's a 3D Harry Potter Hogwarts Great Hall, but it was opened. So it had 850 pieces. It was only £3. I've seen sold comps on them for pretty decent £30. I thought I'll buy it. I'll go through. I counted all the pieces. Every time I got 50 pieces, I stuck them in a little bag and got them all up and bang on. Perfect. Everything's there. 100%. Get full asking price, $29.99. It didn't hang around long. Thank you very much. £3 into £30 is a great return. Next up is a Wii. So I've had these lot. I had about 10 or 12 Wiis listed for the first lockdown. Obviously, they all went crazy, and this was the last one that was left. So this sold for the full asking price of $49.99. Didn't come with any games. It was black, fully tested. Came with a matching controller. Thank you very much. Great sale. This is... Next up is one you would have seen a lot in my videos. So this is retail arbitrage. These have now all sold. Quite a lot of them have gone to America. It's the PlayStation Icons Flow Lamp. $39.99 plus £3 postage. Thank you very much. Again, discounted postage. Thank you very much. Great sale out the door. Let's have a look what else sold. Next up we have... So this is a vintage Power Ranger. I picked these up from a toy collector. I picked up about 8 or 9 different pieces. The first one, couple sold straight away. I think the Pink Ranger sold straight away. This is the Red Ranger, brand new in the box from 1994. Had it up for £50. Went back and forth. The buyer was in Italy, so it was going to cost him about £13 or £14 for postage. So I was happy to let it go for £42. Thank you very much. I know he's going to appreciate it. He was over the moon that I accepted his offer, and a great item going to a collector as well. Thank you very much. Next up is a thing that I've never picked up before. So this is a vintage angle pose desk lamp. I know a lot of other resellers pick them up all the time. It didn't have its plug on, so I was a bit... I was at the auction. It was... there wasn't maybe 10 or 12 things that I was bidding on at the auction, but I seen this, thought it looked pretty cool. Decent weight, brown, so it wasn't... I didn't think it was a very desirable colour, but it turns out it was pretty desirable. Put it up for $59.99, and it got snapped up within a day. The seller was going to rewire it all, pack test it. So I don't know if he's going to resell it on for more. But I'm happy to get $59.99 for it. And a fantastic sale. Next up is a couple of Star Wars bits. So these are part of the massive Star Wars Micro Machines pickup I got. So we got £12 each for these. Out the door. Thank you very much. It only drew me a few quid. And great sale. Thank you. Next up is a Bagatelle board that I couldn't really find any sold listings on. Obviously there's Bagatelle boards all over eBay. So that's nothing new, but this is 80s. It didn't come with its stand, unfortunately, but it did come with its box. Had all its balls and its stick. Put it up for £50, see what I get. I had put on offers on as well. Somebody came in with a £40 offer. Thank you very much. Great sale. See you later. It's only due me a few pounds. So great to get it sold. Next up is another thing I probably wouldn't buy again. This was retail arbitrage as well. I picked this, I sold one in the last video as well, but this one I got full asking price. So I picked up 2 of these Giggle Wiggles, Put up for $14.99. This time I did get full asking price, which is great, and I'm glad it's gone. Next up, another Funko Pop, and then, like I say, these have started to slow down now. Last video, a couple of videos you've seen, there was 4 or 5 different, 6, maybe even 7 pops per video. But this is only the second pop I sold this week. So this is Buddy the Elf. I thought this would sell really fast, obviously with Christmas coming up, but it took hang around a little while. I had it up for $24.99. An offer of £20.99 came in. Stuck it up. Thank you very much. Great sale. Next up is one of a death pile item. So I got a load of bigger Transformers in boxes, and they sold really well quite a while ago now. And I also got a bag of smaller ones. So another thing I thought I'd stick to the side. I'll get round to it at some point. And never got round to it. Obviously being furloughed at the moment, I thought I've got plenty of time to go through stuff, look it all up. So this was a vintage G1, the Lamborghini Countach Transformer, fully transformed, $12.99. Thank you very much again. Money that was dead money, it was just sat just doing nothing. Next up is Micro Machine Z-Bots. So I got a lot of these in the toy pickup recently. They look really good, colourful, early 2000s, early 90s, so 1992. I thought they would do really well, but they've stuck around and stuck around and stuck around. This is off to America, but I did get full asking price at $24.99, so that's really good. It's only due me a couple of pounds, but they're really slow movers, and I've got so many of them, so I'm glad to see one of them has finally gone. Next up, again, vintage board games is something I sell all the time. So this one did hang around for maybe about 2 or 3 months. So this is Dingbats. It was fully complete by Waddington's. It did have its little badge in it as well. So it comes with a little badge that says you're the Dingbat. Had up for $12.99. Got full asking price. Great sale. Next up is one I don't really sell a lot of again. So this is a pair of football boots. I couldn't find sold listings on the eBay anywhere. I looked and looked and looked and looked. So I used the app, the Google Lens app, a lot of resellers use, and it told me exactly what pair of football boots they were. So Adidas Nitro Charge 1.0 FG. So once I had that information, stuck them on. There was a couple of other things, slightly different styles, but got them on. £30. I was happy. It was only due me a couple of pounds. Got full asking price, £30. Thank you very much. I'll definitely be looking out for them again. Next up is a really nice, cool pair of trainers. So I like Adidas Gazelles personally myself. So these are very similar, but they're not Gazelles. So these are Adidas 350 Originals. They were in really nice condition. Nice blue. They sold really fast. UK 10. So big size. Stuck them up for £30. Thinking I'll maybe get £25. Got full asking price. Thank you very much. Next up is, let's have a look. So next up is a vintage He-Man figure. So again, another death pile item that I stuck to the side, thinking I'll get round to it at some point. This was Spycore from Masters of the Universe, mid-90s, I think, maybe 94. So these figures always do really well. There's a massive collector fan base for He-Man figures, as well as 80s figures in general. So stuck it up, $12.99, sold straight away. Thank you very much. So what did you think of some of my sales? Some really great sales there. Like I say, Monday was amazing, then it kind of took a bit of a nosedive and started picking back up again, and the weekend was great. To still bag 70 sales, I'm super happy. If I can get another week of 70 sales around about £1,500 figures, I'll be super stoked. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.